Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining in to our US market intraday trade testing live stream, a vlog over here. I'm Kelvin from Wrong and Search, and today we're going to look into the US market again. So, 7 more minutes to market open. So, let's take a look into our previous trade over here. It wasn't really good the past few days. So, this actually tell us that our strategies over here, we need to do some arrangement, the rearrangement or restructuring of our trading strategies. Other is the trading entry and exit. I find it is not a problem. The main problem right now is mainly on the exit point where knowing when the price is not going to push up higher and also knowing when those stock price is going to move up higher, because right now overall what we can see is our trading strategies, we are able, from what myself, okay, is able to see whether once the market starts, whether the price is going to move sideways or whether it's going into a one-way trend up higher. So that is something good that we can continue to use it. But just that sometimes when it's moving sideways, so that's why if let's say the price start to have if let's say wait for the usual exit rules that we have and it start to pull the price already start to pull down, and then the profit that we will have or the margin that we will have is actually quite little. So or even sometimes we have to enter into a cut loss, a losses. So that's why the losses trade are more than the profit trades. Okay, so that's one of the thing that is not is the whole trading strategies over here, the whole parts from the selecting the stocks up until the exit, the planning, everything wise, is not as how we can do it like the Malaysian market, where we can have a very full set of strategies knowing when to exit. So even though when we have a losses, it's actually minimized, the losses is actually minimum. So that's why it's I find it is not very uh not a full planning yet. Okay, so yeah, so what I'm going to do here is that I'm continue to find it out right now for today. Use half an hour to look into the market and see how we can adjust our trading strategies. Okay, so by right today, actually there's a clash in my live stream together with the Chinese Mandarin session. So but this session is actually shared to the Mandarin page as well. So I need to say sorry，对不起大家，因为今天有 clash 到，所以就必须要重复这样子的东西。OK，重叠这个直播。Okay, so yeah, so of course, again, before the market starts, and please support us with a like and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. If, let's say you like our way of sharing and finding out how to find the right trading strategies, the full plan, strategies plan for the trades over here. Okay, so let's right now 4 more minutes, 3 more minutes to market open. Okay, so please support us with a like. So we don't with just one like it won't cost you anything. So just give us a like if let's say you like it, or if let's say you find something else that we can actually learn it together, you can always share in the comment section and we can learn this together, because this is the purpose of our vlog here, where we can look into the market together. So and then learn the way to do the trades in the market so that we can actually benefit from it. All right, so I think US market is always a lot of traders who like to look into it, investors who like to look into it because of the volatility that they have, all this price movement, and there's a lot of funds in institutional funds in there. But of course, this actually means that we need to trade together with big boys. in a market. So it's different from Malaysian market. Malaysian market wise is more like a kindergarten entry level of stock market. So that's why I always say, if let's say you can't handle Malaysian market, then you want to jump into other market, especially such as forex, then it's not going to help you to make it in the market, because those big boys is at another level. All right. M&A deal software trusted by modern deal makers across Asia. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, I just saw the ads from the TradingView site. So right now we are entering into August. I hope that before end of the year, I'm able to finalize the whole strategy so that I can actually start to test it out with the real funds. Okay, testing strategy is always taking a long time, so it's not like using 1 month then you can test the whole thing, because it incur in different market cycles, so we need to test it in different market cycle. Back test wise, I don't really like to use the back test. It does help a little bit, but because backtest is just backtest the others. I mean the historical price. So what I want is when we trade is totally different. So that's why when we trade, then there's a lot more factors that we need to consider into it. So that's why it's always good to actually do the testing in this way. It does cost a little bit of time, but the result will be very good, because you are looking into it by yourself, and then you know how to you know what are the things that is actually gone wrong. All right, so 30 seconds before the market open, so switch to my screen share over here so you guys can have a look at it. And then market is going to start in 20 seconds, and same thing, we're not going to look into a lot of stocks. I think a few will be fine. AMD, Apple, Nvidia, these are the one that we will look into it. And then if let's say you're joining in, you so happen to see our this live stream over here is actually published in your browsing features. This is a session that we do like intraday trades in using paper trading first. So I'm not using any of the real account at the moment, because I'm still finding the right trading strategies. And the purpose of doing this is to actually find the right trading strategies for us to enter into the market. And how I look into it is I use 1 minute charts, and using the price and volume only. I don't use any resistance breakout or the indicators, because those are too late and too slow to actually react to tell me what is happening into the market. Okay, so usually the entry will be done when the on the 3rd minute, sometimes on the 3rd minute, sometimes on the usually on the 3rd minute, because we need to see the price is actually at which direction are they going to. All right, so Apple is actually moving up, same as the Nvidia is also moving up. Just AMD just went down a little bit. So right now it's entered into 31 minutes, 1 minute after the market open. So we need to see after this 1 minute on the 3rd minute onwards, where is the price going to fall into. If let's say the price is maintaining at the high side, then we're going to maintain high side higher than the previous candlestick, the 1 minute, then we can actually go in for a long position. And again, disclaimer over here, this session over here is mainly for sharing education purpose. Okay, so we should look into this as an educational material. So don't think that this is an offer to buy or sell any stocks. Okay, so we have here is that market open, and then the price is actually closed higher than the previous one. Let's see Apple, whether it's not, is pressing it back down also. And AMD also the same thing, Nvidia. So the price of moving up, sometimes I'll look into the price, how sensitive it is when it is pushing the price up higher. that actually gives me an idea whether they are going to push the price up higher or trying to press the price down lower. So far, we can see the price is moving sideways like this. In the third candle, price not going up or down. So, okay, when you throw down, the volume is actually increased. So this is the reason why we need to watch it properly. Price press down is aggressive. Okay, so right now we can go for short selling here, because the price is actually close lower than the previous candlestick, so that's why we go for short selling. So it's not moving at the high side. But the problem right now, what I see is that even though the price is going down, but the volume is going down very aggressive, but the volume is not increasing a lot. So which means that selling pressure is not that high for Nvidia. You can see the rest of it. Okay. Apple actually have slightly more volume when it comes to pressing the price down lower. So seems like Nvidia and AMD is going into move sideways like this. So I'm just going to cut this loss over here. 67 losses. And push up the price is more like going up higher. Seems like Apple has more fluctuation. AMD moving up. I'm going to move in for a long position for AMD. Reason being is because the previous two candlesticks over here, when the price is moving up, is able to push it up higher. And the second one over here, when it's pressing down, they're able to push the price back up higher in the last few seconds. So it's more towards the moving up to the upper side of it. So that's why I'm going for a long position here. So far, there's no exit rules are shown, and the price don't really show that. The previous one over here don't really shows that they have selling pressure coming down. I noticed one thing, that whenever the buy sell queue over here have a wide spread, usually this kind of stocks, the move up and down is not much. So try to choose something that has a lesser spread like this. Okay, so right now price is still moving up. We're going to monitor the price pushing up higher, see whether it has any of the selling pressure comes down, or any selling that is going on, so that they can't really push the price up higher. All right, last time, in the past few times when I look into it, I usually look at the buy sell queue. So the buy sell queue, as long as they are forming, the buy side is actually forming at a higher and higher and higher, then actually that is telling us that they are going to have the price continue to move up higher. Okay, so price up with high volume. Let's see whether this will continue on or just a small retrace. Price down with high volume. The volume actually gained quite a lot when it is pressing back down. Okay, right now price push up. The gap, the spread, okay, just now was huge. So right now it's getting narrow, getting smaller. So you can see there are 4, then right now it's only 1, 3. Okay, so in that case, we're going to take the profit. So this is a long position. So I'm going to take the profit here for about $30. So this is the problem here that I'm facing. So you can see today, my trade here, at the beginning, I have to cut loss at $78. And then right now, I make the profit of 30. So this is the thing that is bothering me, because the past few rounds also having things like that. So the first trade that we entered, the testing is too, the losses is too huge for us to cover for the remaining one. So we can't afford for this. So we need to find a way to actually reduce that losses in that stocks, in that trades, in each of the trades, so that we can get a better long run result from it. Okay, so this one price is down. So I think Apple, very small margin, very small spread over here. So this one, I think we can go into it for short selling here, because the price is actually close lower than previous one. And when they press it down, the volume is actually increasing. So we have 3. Okay, continue, goes down, volume also increasing. Zoom in. Just now that one was AMD. Price is down, is about down more than 40%, reached to almost 50% of the price up here. So we might see some of the price changes coming in. So we have this, the volume is still lower than the previous one, but volume is actually considered as higher than the rest of it when it's moving sideways. So the selling pressure is still considered at the high side. When they push up, the volume is not that high. Probably I'll just set one of the exit rules based on the buy sell spread. If let's say I see the buy sell spread is starting to widen, then that might be a signal to tell us that it's going to have a reversal. So we can see Apple one right now is always have the white color over here, 1559687 here, is always having one or none. So sometimes they have two. So if let's say more than 2 or maybe 3, then it's most likely that is, maybe, I'm just trying to guess, I see whether it's going to have this kind of signals to tell us that it's going to have price not going to press it down lower, kind of things. Okay, but right now price push up, but it's not going to move up much, and it's pressing it back down. So definitely selling pressure is still in these stocks, and it's forming a lower low right now. Volume is high, but price is not going down anywhere lower. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this profit over here. All right, so $62 of profit at the moment. Today we are still at a loss of $12. So let's see, this one price down, high volume. So most likely they will have a reversal here, price up. Let's check and see. Either a short-term price up over here, so we just have to wait for it to done the reversal after the price up, because this price down is actually taken up the more than half of the previous price up. So most likely they might have a price down coming soon. Okay, so right now price is going back down. Like I always say, never go against the trend. Need to watch it carefully. So if this one close around here, then we are going for a price short position. But looking at the current volume like this, I think most likely they'll move into a much more sideways first. If I say AMD is bouncing up, let's see whether Apple is not bouncing back up. So we can do a short selling here. Actually shows some continuation of price, but wait, high volume, but price don't really bounce back up higher yet. Don't have any huge rebound from it yet. So we can look at there will be a rebound here because this is the formation of a higher volume. But let's see. So when we are trying to create a strategies to trade for anything, then we need to look into every aspect of the changes of the value of the price of the volume. So this will actually help us to find details that it shows that there might be a signal that telling us that the any reversal is going to form in the stocks. Okay, so that's why observing your observation must be at some level so that you can create a good trading plan out from it. Or analytical, that's one of the way you need to be you need to be able to analyze majority of the transactions, all the data. You know, when you're looking into one thing, then you can't do a multitasking right now sometimes. Price is down, volume is creating up. Okay, so we might see more downwards are coming. Wait. For myself, I'm not a very good multitasking person, but if I look into something, then I need to stay focused into that. So that's why I don't really like whenever I do day trading, then things are coming in and then affecting me. That's why I always like to trade alone. So it's like quiet, it's only yourself, you and the market. So that's how you can see the market much more clear. With the high volume, that is almost the same as the previous one, but the price is not going up, going down anywhere. So which means there's some buying coming in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the profit, $37. All right. So yep, we have sorry, $40. So at the moment we have a profit of about $22, $22, yeah, $22 in the market. So let's wait and see. So I think so far right now, all of it is going into one trend. So if I miss it, if let's say the price continue goes down lower, then I miss it, then I need to wait for a rebound up. So I don't think I'm going to wait for the rebound. So I'm just going to pause it here today. So thank you very much for joining in. And of course, if let's say you like I was sharing over here, that you can actually learn a little bit from how to trade in the US market, do give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page and share this out to your friends. And of course, upcoming, if let's say you are interested into look into this training courses, how I can actually coach you in the Malaysian market, and you want to be very good traders that you can trade in the US, Malaysian market to make consistent profit, then you can actually PM us. All right, our August intake is starting next week, so don't miss this out in a good market right now. Okay, so thank you very much. See you guys next time.
react to the market.